My name is Carlos Nobre. I currently am a full professor of climate sustainability, Institute of Advanced Studies, University of São Paulo, and I'm also co-chair of the Science Panel for the Amazon. And I'm a climate scientist, and I've been doing work about the Amazon for a long time, 43 years. At COP30, for the first time of 30 COPs, we are creating a planetary science pavilion. First time a planetary science pavilion and in the blue zone, and we are going to bring key issues related to the science, all the tipping points, the risks, but also we are bringing the so-called positive tipping points, how we can find nature-based solutions to combat all the climate emergency. Therefore, for sure, I do expect COP30 will be the most important of 30 COPs because we are really moving in the direction of a climate emergency. We may reach 1.5 degrees global warming within 5 to 10 years. So we really need to make this COP30 the most important, making almost all countries to really to agree on reducing emissions very rapidly, not by 2050, but by 2040, and also the creation of the Green Climate Fund, $1.3 trillion, as they attempt to do in COP29 in Baku, Azerbaijan. But now I'm optimistic this COP will really advance on combating the climate emergency. Certainly, professionally, it's very important because it's in Brazil, but in the Amazon. This is the first COP at a tropical forest, and the Amazon is very close to the tipping point, and we need really to bring the risks that the Amazon is under. We have to look for solutions, and then this COP is also very important because then, in addition to the climate emergency, we also bring the importance of maintaining biodiversity, in particular tropical forest biodiversity. So this COP shows that fighting the climate emergency is essential to protect biodiversity all over the planet, but also protecting biodiversity is the way also to combat the climate emergency. So in that sense, professionally, we are very proud the COP is in a tropical forest in the Amazon. Personally, of course, this is the first COP, climate COP in Brazil, and ideally the first COP in Brazil in the tropical forest, the Amazon tropical forest. So I feel very proud, being Brazilian, that we are leading this very important COP. Brazil, like all countries in the world, are also facing 2023 second half, 2024, beginning of 2025. The global warming reached 1.5 degrees, all record-breaking extremes, heat waves, droughts, wildfires, excessive rainfall, sea level rise, all those things. So yes, Brazil as well has to face ways to improve a lot the adaptability also. We have tens of millions of Brazilians very vulnerable to all these climate extremes. But also, of course, in Brazil, it's because the Amazon is very close to a tipping point that would, lead to self-degradation of up to 70% of the Amazon forest before 2100, but also not only the Amazon forest. Now the science is showing the tropical savanna south of the Amazon is also getting close to a tipping point, and also other biomes in Brazil. So therefore, the COP30 in Brazil in the Amazon is very, very important for us to combat all the risks that the Brazilian biome, Brazil has the highest biodiversity on the planet, 18 to 20% of all known species in the planet. We really have to combat these climate and biodiversity tipping points. The earth science community in Brazil, we are working a lot to demonstrate that Brazil can get to net zero emissions by 2040. In fact, in a few days, we are going to launch a study that we demonstrate that Brazil has all capability to get to net zero emissions by 2040, almost getting to zero use of fossil fuels, getting to zero deforestation of all biomes, and of course, agriculture and livestock has emissions, and then we have a compensation by restoring huge areas, all biomes, removing more than 600 million tons of carbon dioxide per year. So that's why we scientists, we are releasing this possibility, showing all the way Brazil can do it. Also, we are going to bring these projects towards COP30. We hope to be able to convince many countries that Brazil has the possibility of doing that. And then, of course, showing that Brazil can do it, also to convince most countries that we have to accelerate reduction of greenhouse emissions.